Good morning. This is what everybody voted for. It was like a day in the life video. So, and I'll probably end up doing like a vlog of, okay, thank you, a vlog of like a shoot day. I am shooting today, but it's like a short one, so it's not going to be like an all day thing where I'm like with a company or anything. But today's a bit of a humaning day. I hope this is focused on me. I'm on my way to my acupuncture appointment with Amanda. I'm super excited. So the main reason that I'm going to see her is I go to her for like so many different reasons. But I recently decided to come off of my hormonal birth control. And the reason I was on it in the first place was just because I have something called dysmenorrhea, which means like outrageously painful periods for no reason. Birth control helped tremendously with that. The only issue is I started noticing over time that I just wasn't feeling good in general. And I found one that took care of like all my symptoms and my problems and regulated everything, but over the past couple of years I just don't feel like myself. And the only thing I could think of, what could possibly be making me feel that way? Oh, maybe putting all these like fake hormones into my body. I don't know. One of the biggest benefits of acupuncture for women is for like menstrual stuff. So Amanda's going to be working with me probably once a month at this point, specifically on that. Just like trying to get my body to like regulate and what have you. So I'm super excited. The last time she did it, it was magic. Magic. Because I had like the shortest, least painful period of my entire life. So it was really cool. I'm very excited. She's the best. We'll put her info in the description of however I end up posting this. So I just finished up with Amanda doing my acupuncture stuff. She's currently helping me with some intestinal health and with like the menstrual regularity and all that jazz and getting my hormones to kind of bring my body back to earth a little bit. So now I was gonna go straight to the bank and then go home and blah blah blah, and then I fucking like this happens. So I've been sitting here for 30 minutes on my fucking phone. And that gets so ridiculous sometimes, but it's just the name of the game. You know, when you're running two businesses off of like the internet and social media, it's like you just have to really create space for yourself. Like knowing that I have to spend specific amounts of time like on my phone every day, like checking my emails, checking social, following up with people, texting. Like right now I'm talking with one of my clients who I'm shooting with later, so we're kind of planning, and still trying to like take care of myself. Like I still need to get, like I was away all weekend, so I need to get home and eat and shower and go to the grocery store and cook and eat again and like sit down and organize myself and put all my shit away. And like that's also the type of person that I am. Like I can't just run home and drop stuff and like run out again. Like I need to take time for myself. So knowing when to just put my phone down and be like, okay, like I need to go do other things now can be really tough sometimes. And then shower and then eat and then go to the grocery store. Let's go. Yeah, so this is what I have to deal with every time I come home after a long weekend. So yeah, it's gonna take me a couple minutes to just organize myself and fucking breathe and eat and feed my fish. Are you hungry? I'm going to make an attempt to just gonna make an attempt to throw some millet onto the stove and let that cook while I take a very quick shower so I can run around and get my shit done before I have to run down Asbury. So millet is super easy to make. As of right now, I just do a cup of it, and then like you boil 2 cups of water, you dump the cup of millet in, and you let it soak up all the water. That's about it. So now that I have the 2 cups of water boiling, I'll throw in a cup of millet, stir it around a little bit, put the lid on it. Fire! I have to unpack all my shower stuff to put back in my shower so I can shower. And we'll be right back. Ooh, nope. And there's the finished lid. You can see that it's obviously like taken on a much fluffier texture. It's not little greeny seeds anymore. And then this is my leftover shrimp fried millet from a couple days ago. Whoa, wrong way, Kayla. So this is what it looks like when I'm done cooking with it. We have the shrimp, the peas, the carrots, the garlic, the eggs, the millet, all that fun, delicious, awesome stuff. So now I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna put that stuff in a container because it has to be refrigerated before you cook it. And then I will just continue on with my daily shenanigans. Coffee, you gotta do lemon water. Truth be told, I don't know why the hell I left my tripod in my car. Don't know why I did that. Ice for the iced coffee would be a good idea. So here's the deal, fam. I've been using the Trader Joe's cold brew coffee concentrate for a little bit, and I'm really liking it. So what I've been doing is, it says to do, what is it, 1 part, pretty sure it's 1 part concentrate, 2 part, yeah. 1 part concentrate, 2 parts water, because I like to add just a touch of half and half in mine. So I'm sure if you wanted it to be, I don't know, however you do your coffee, like you'll figure it out. But a whole mess of ice in there. And we're gonna do 8 ounces of water and 4 ounces constant, yeah, that seems about right. Yes. I am going to do dishes later. Just do a little bit of half and half. It really depends on like what I'm drinking too. Because some places I'm really cool with just like a splash of almond milk, and other days I like just want it to be a little richer. So, oh yeah. Something that I've really been liking in my notes for my phone, I'm sure everyone has a different way of doing this, but I make these little like check bubble boxes. So I have a pretty like long list that I use. And I just work off of that based on what I need. So I just check the things that I need to get, and as I'm shopping, I uncheck them, and it's made shopping a lot more easier, especially grocery shopping, because I take forever in the grocery store. Yep. And we out. God, hang on. Wait. Just so everyone can see what a crazy person I am when I leave the house. And this is just to go grocery shopping. I always have my jug of water. And then I have this guy. So I don't usually, I don't like always make my coffee at home, especially when I want iced coffee. I usually go out and get it. Like I'll make a hot cup of coffee with breakfast in the morning, but today just didn't warrant time for that. So I tried to be responsible and I made my own iced coffee. And I mean, this stuff's really good, and because you only have to use like so much of it, I don't have to buy it all the time. So it definitely saves money, which I'm trying to be better about. Okay, now we can go. Also, another fun fact, I bought these Ray-Bans a couple years ago while I was in Florida, and I freaking love them. Like, they're my absolute favorite sunglasses. I hope you can see this because I'm just gonna start moving. So I bought these and was super stoked on them, and I love them, and I've had the best luck with them. They've definitely taken a fucking beating, but finally one day I lost them. Couldn't find them anywhere. I just don't want the camera to fall. And wait. Let me see your hips. Oh shit, shake your ass, mama, feel like your chips. Shit, stop, walk back, up down, let me see your hips. Okay, I'm done. For the moment. So anyway, I finally fucking lost these. And I bit the bullet and bought the exact same pair, which was more money than I wanted to spend at the moment, but when I find something I like, I stick to it. I bought the same exact pair, wore them for about a week. Literally, my boyfriend found these ones in his fucking car, so I was like, okay, great, I'm super stoked. But I'm also super stoked that I get to go return the other ones and get my money back. So I was a little worried that I was going to be able to return them because they probably had a little scratch or something on them, but they took them back, so sweet. Okay, grocery store time. Alright, I'm gonna be responsible. So I just got to the grocery store, but I am going to talk about something really quick that I've actually had a lot of people reach out to me about. Sorry, I've been jamming the Billy's album. Is my jewelry. I get asked a lot about it, and I think it's because something that I just love so much. I'm just really weirdly big. I'm not super girly. I've definitely become a lot more girly over the years, but like I just love like handmade jewelry, like stone and crystal jewelry. So I will put everyone's links down in the description. But with my rings, this piece is actually made by a friend of mine, Frankie. So Frankie made this gorgeous little piece. Everything she does is handmade as well. And this is my friend Alex. She's also a jewelry maker and metalsmith. I'm just obsessed with everything that the two of them make. They're just so talented and creative. This piece I actually bought at a gift shop at a mine. I think it's somewhere in PA, but it was like a college trip for some class, like some science class I had, and everyone was doing terribly in the class because the professor was a little rough around the edges. But he was like, okay, if you guys want extra credit, you have to go do a tour of this like mine and do like a paper on it or something. So I was like, okay, great. And of course I stopped in the gift shop and I found this, and I've been wearing it ever since. So that was 2010, 2011. So it's been a long time. This piece is a very simple, but like just perfect little midi ring I bought from Hard Work Jewelry. I cannot remember her name. Please forgive me, but I will find it and I will put it in the description below. And this little guy, I think I got that when I was working at Gypsy Warrior. Etsy, I got really big on the little lava beads because essential oils just became like a pretty decent part of my life, and I really enjoy using them. So you can use these to have essential oils on you throughout the day, and this is an Amazonite bracelet. So Amazonite is supposed to be like calming. And then these little nuggets, I forget where I bought this one, but this turquoise piece was actually made by the ladies up at Gem Mine. I'll put their link down here too. Thea and Amy are just such amazing women, and I love and adore their store. So they made this for me. I just asked what kind of like 8mm beads they had, and when I like said, oh, turquoise, I would really like turquoise, they just were like, here's a strand of it, what size do you want it, and they make it. All my earrings I get off Etsy also. I just look for minimal, like small silver pieces. This one was from the piercer that pierced it. This has not left my ear for a really long time. I want to say almost a decade probably. Etsy, yeah. And then the necklaces are from Red's Jewelry. I've been following Hannah Gypsy on. I think a bunch of you might know her. She's pretty big on Instagram, and she's always wearing these pieces, and I just love them. I love the simplicity of them. And yeah, so I finally just bit the bullet and bought them. So Hannah has a code you can use, I believe, but I will definitely link Red's Jewelry down below as well. So that's my little spiel. Oh, and this is my red string. I got it at a place in the mall. Yeah, okay, let's go grocery shopping. Something that I'm also really big on is using my own bags for grocery shopping, and even like regular shopping, but I just prefer to use less plastic. So I have this handy dandy box that I carry all my stuff around in. Some grocery stores will also give you a discount for doing that too, so you pay like $2 for a bag thing, and you use less plastic and less waste, and it's just better for everybody. So I recommend you go do it. The other thing I do is I put my produce in very specific little bags. So I just see like what kind of produce I need to get to see like how many little bags I need to bring in. But I think most of them are in my refrigerator. So let's see what I got. These I split them with my mom because I think the sets come in pretty big sets, but this will be fine for me. And then I'll bring, these are pretty big, but I'll just bring one just in case. So the set comes with a whole lot of bags. I don't need that many, so my mom and I just split them, but they come in various sizes, which is awesome. So inside we go. Another thing I'm obsessed with is fruit and berries. So picking out all the right strawberries can sometimes be a little strenuous, and that's what takes me the most time, but yeah. What else do I need? I need cucumbers, I need blackberries. I gotta look at my phone. Something I am super excited about, my boyfriend and I are planning on moving in together soon, and he has a rice cooker. Because right now I just buy like the packs, which is super convenient and it's awesome and like portioned and everything, but like I would spend so much less money if I could just buy a big fucking bag of rice and cook it all. That'd be cool. This happens from time to time where I'll go and get like 90% of my groceries, and then there's like a couple of very specific things that they don't have in like one store. So I gotta head on over to another store, which is fine because I'm like fortunately placed between several really good grocery stores. So it only takes me a couple minutes. So none of my groceries are like compromised or anything fucking crazy. Hello. Okay, ladies and germs. So my 2 grocery store trips yielded everything pretzel crisps because they are literally everything. Mushroom. This is what I've been making the stir-fried millet with. So I get the split-free and deveined, cooked and cleaned, just to save me time, because we all know that cooking takes fucking time to begin with. And then this is my absolute favorite Greek yogurt. Upstate Farms. Oh my god. The reason I have to usually go to 2 grocery stores is because one of the grocery stores has a great organic selection when it comes to vegetables and fruits, but it didn't have any shrimp, which was a little weird. Couldn't find the pretzel crisps anywhere, and never carries this yogurt. So I almost always end up going to 2 different grocery stores, depending on what I have to get. I do try to just base my trips off of getting stuff that I just need. But because I usually am not home on the weekends, I'm hardly home ever, I end up having to do pretty big hauls all at once. So there's that. I got my 3 for $6 jasmine rice packets. I try to intersperse the rice with the millet. And hopefully I'll get back to potatoes soon. I really like potatoes, but my body was being funny recently. I'm gonna try this lightly dried ginger. I'm gonna try throwing this in my in the stir-fried millet. Mostly just because this is, again, like, convenient. I'm sure I'll get to a point where I'll just be like buying my own and like doing it myself. But I wanted to try adding this into some foods just because it's really, really, really good for you. Ginger is really, really good for you. Eggs, organic free range eggs. Blackberries! Once in a blue moon, I just get this like really serious urge to have more berries in my cereal. Last week it was blueberries, and this week apparently it's blackberries. Monster. Because it was 2 for $4, and I can't get any Rays right now. I prefer Rays. That shit's bomb. This is my go-to granola. I love this granola so much. The Bare Naked. This is the cacao and cashew butter. Realize that. Carrots. Not organic leafy carrots. And some of these nuggets. See, yeah, green onions and my dark chocolate. Just because I'm trying to do like less snacking overall, but still trying to satisfy my cravings. So we're doing that. And all my cucumbers because they're delicious. And the celery because it's wonderful. And the strawberries because I'm addicted and I don't know what I do without strawberries. And my turkey. So between the shrimp and the turkey, that's really been like my lunches and dinners for most meals, Monday through Friday. And then on the weekends, sometimes I'll have those two. And sometimes I just go out and eat. Packing for my shoot. Usually what I have is just my D810. I'll get the bodies. The bodies. Oh my god, that sounded terrible. So standard for me going out and shooting, I have my Nikon D810 and my 24-70. This is actually, is this my Tamron? Yeah, Tamron lens. Lens cover, memory cards, extra battery. My memory cards are downstairs right now because I was using it for these videos. Is this loud? I can't tell. I'm sorry. And then obviously I'll be bringing my Sony A7 body to do a little bit of video. And I don't really want to use flash. I love the natural light around the time that I'm going. It's like summer golden hour in Jersey, so we're shooting from like 5 to 6:30. Yeah, battery, memory cards, body, lens. Unless I'm doing something very specific, I don't often pack a whole bunch of other lenses just because this one's such a powerhouse. 70 to 200 is good for very specific things. I like what I get out of this lens. I don't know. I have an 85mm that's like my baby, but it is just not functioning right now, so I have to go get it looked at and fixed or adjusted, whatever. So usually what I do is I just grab my handy dandy low pro bag. Is it lower? No, it's low. I can't read. But yeah, so everything goes in here really nicely. It's a perfectly sized backpack, and it has a couple compartments. So it has a flat compartment back here where you can throw an iPad, a small laptop, notebook, whatever, papers, and then this front portion here actually has a removable compartment that I put my camera, lens, extra battery, memory cards in, and then like my wallet, if I usually bring a flash, like anything else goes in here. You have an extra little pocket here, extra pocket up front. You have 2 side things for Monster and water or coffee or whatever liquid beverages you want to have. So yeah, let's get packing. Quarter to 5. We're shooting down here in Asbury Park with Court for about an hour and a half. So yeah, keep you guys updated on that. It's fucking perfect and beautiful out, so I'm very excited. I forgot the thing in the car. Fuck, shit, hang on. All right. I hope this angle's been working all day because I haven't checked. So I kind of totally spaced out. But this was actually Courtney's first time shooting today. So I didn't want to make her super uncomfortable or feel obligated or anything for me to like get videos. So I didn't record any of our shooting, which whatever, you'll live, because I'll definitely do like a day of shooting vlog where I'll actually show some behind the scenes and stuff. Oh my god, don't go anywhere. So yeah, so just so you guys know, because I was really excited to do some stuff, but I forgot, like when we got there, she's like, I'm so nervous, I've never done anything like this before. And I was just like, I made a mental note in my head. I was like, okay, we're just not gonna video anything whatsoever. We're just gonna keep it low-key, because my main goal when I'm shooting with someone is for them to have a awesome experience. I want them to have fun. I want them to enjoy it. I want them to feel good about themselves. I don't want them questioning anything. I just want them to have a good time. So like my clients will always override like what I want or what I'm doing. That's who I am. That's how I am, like business wise. Unless, you know, nope, that's it. That's pretty much it. I'm leaving Asbury. I'm driving an hour back up to Warren, which isn't too far from where I live. And I'm gonna get some motherfucking sushi with my lady friend Anna. So I'm very excited for that. So I'm gonna cruise along and jam out, have a nice little drive, and see you guys at the sushi place. Chat. My plan the other day was, I assumed that it would be a good day for me to like shoot a vlog, because I had like an appointment and I had a bunch of like regular stuff going on, and then I had a shoot, and then I was gonna hang out with a friend of mine, and like this is just not the norm for me to be like videoing. I mean, I think everyone realizes that I'm like not a YouTuber. This is just like an extra thing that I've been doing. Doing it throughout the day was challenging, and then as I mentioned before, the shoot I did was actually with someone who it was her first time, and I knew that she was like pretty nervous about it, so I just didn't want to impose on her. And then by the end of the day, it was like 8 o'clock at night, and I like got to go have sushi with a friend of mine. I just wanted to spend time with her and enjoy my food and not think about anything else and just be present and in that moment. And it was frustrating because later on I was talking, you know, I was talking to Ben about it, and I was talking to Monica about it, and like, yeah, I thought that would have been a great day to vlog, but I just ended up like not, I don't know, like just not wanting to think about it because I just wanted to be present in what I was doing. And that's something that I strive towards, is really truly being present and enjoying and seeing and feeling like what you're doing and where you are. And I find that when I'm trying to like showcase it in any way, shape, or form, it takes away from that. So, you know, yes, I still want to make this happen because I just think it's good for me, learning from a visual standpoint. But so I talked to Monica about it, and we are actually going to be doing a shoot in Brooklyn at some point. So she was like, let's just make a day out of that. Like, we can do behind the scenes of like the shoot, and then we can go out and do some stuff. So I'll be making another vlog of a shoot day with Monica. Thank you guys so much for like watching and being interested and like giving me feedback. Ooh, that's the phone going off. You know, this is like a huge learning curve for me, so I enjoy doing it, but it comes with its learning curves. Oh, there goes my cat. Bandit. Wanna come say hi? Nope. She's a cat. That's why. Alright. Ta-ta for now. Till next time. More shenanigans. Wait.